Okay, just give me 5 seconds to fix up me cock of hay and me wispy little beard and me wispy little moustache. Sure, I'm the only gorgeous. Lovely looking fella. I love looking at myself in the mirror and admiring myself. Just lick me fingers here to fix me cock of hay. Okay, welcome. This is well, sure, you know me by now. Spoofer Ravenberg. These are all here because these are all part of me wonderful tribe that's growing like a virus. Pun intended, by the way. That's how intelligent I am. I'm able to come up with great puns on the hoof. So I'm back in the same place. I think I got my wires crossed with the satanic pagan Satan. I think I got my wires crossed, and it could be today that the Kraken is going to appear. So I have a number of things to talk about. Forget it. I made a video an hour ago telling you all to relax, that we turned the corner. You know, that video was made, the sun was out at the time, the tide was in, it all looked rosy in the garden here, and would you believe it, look, it's got very cloudy now, it's dark. You know, there's a dark cloud over the hill there, the headland, and you know, I feel this you know, really demonic weight upon my shoulders at the moment. I feel that actually we haven't turned the corner. Something weird and very dark and very sinister is going on in the ether. So you know, I make videos, the roller coaster videos, like me emotions, probably because I'm on my period, or I could be going through the menopause. You know, that can happen to men, by the way. It can happen to men. They can, you know, suddenly start having periods, and then after that become very cranky and emotionally very unstable all the time due to the menopause. So yeah, I got in touch with well, I sort of got in touch with the satanic pagan Satan last night. I decided to ask Satan if I got my wires crossed about, you know, was the Kraken supposed to appear in the ocean today. So what I did was I snuck across a few fields over to my neighbour, a farmer. He's a very nice man, he's always bringing me in eggs, but I snuck over there when he was asleep and I stole one of his chickens, because I don't believe, you know, Spoofer Ravenberg doesn't believe he should have to buy a chicken if he wants to sacrifice it. So I stole my neighbour's chicken when he was asleep and brought it home here to the cottage, and you know, I chopped off its head, and then I set my timer straight away. And you know, according to my imagination and my contact with Satan, if the chicken was able to run around, you know, fountain of blood coming out of its neck, if it was able to run around in circles for 5 minutes or more, that would mean that I'd have to come here today to see if the Kraken will be appearing in the ocean. And the chicken ran around for 5 minutes and 6 seconds. So, you know, that's a sure sign that maybe we'll get lucky today and we'll see the Kraken in the ocean. So I have a number of things to talk about. By the way, I'm not racist. Just in case anyone is, you know, thinking I might be racist, I'm not racist. You know, I'm terrified, absolutely terrified that someone will say I'm racist. You know, by the way, I fucking hate honkies. I fucking hate white people, white bastards. I fucking hate hicks and hillbillies. You know, if Hollywood has taught me anything, it's that fucking, you know, American people from the fucking rural America are fucking scumbags and they're fucking racists. So 1 second. Okay, now a little bit of hair was out of place there, so I had to gussy it back up, make myself look gorgeous again, look gorgeous in the mirror. Looking at myself now in the mirror, I'm fucking lovely, I'm fucking gorgeous. You know, Mr. Burgess, he wouldn't have anything on me when it comes to the handsome looks, you know. All right, Yeah, so it's really dark here now. My battery might go on my phone. I think it's down to like 7% or something. So I'll keep spoofing for the next few minutes until the battery dies. So um, yeah, I had a really really weird number of dreams last night. And one of the dreams, it was like a demon monkey climbed in my window, the window out of my cottage. And he was, he didn't look very big, but he was like, it was like he had the weight of those, those stars that have kind of collapsed into themselves and become very dense. And, a pinhead weighs a house. He was like the weight of 5 houses. I couldn't move him off me, and he pinned me down, and he stuck his finger in my ear. Now, that's a sort of rape of me, I was absolutely terrified. I was terrified. He stuck his finger in my ear, and then his finger came out through the other ear. So it was like his finger had, like Terminator 2, the T-1000, it was like his finger had extended right across my head. Now that could only mean mandatory vaccinations. The ping pong and the needlecraft, Nothing else. It doesn't mean anything else. It can only mean mandatory vaccination. So we're in for a really tough time of it, people in my tribe. We're in for a really tough time of it, and we really are going to have to hold on to what we have, because what we have, people in my tribe, what we have, we hold. So yeah, that was one dream, really weird, really, I felt absolutely sapped when I got up in the morning. I remember that dream. I wrote it down in my little notebook. I keep a little notebook beside my bed, and I wrote down the dream. Absolutely terrified, didn't get out of bed till I drank half a bottle of whiskey. My nerves were absolutely shot. But the other dream I had was, it was really weird, really negative energy, sort of like, dark energy. And I was walking down the corridor of a mental asylum, and there were screams on my left, there were screams on my right, there was evil laughter on my left, there was, evil laughter, snickering on my right. And I stopped at one of the doors. The door was room 7. I looked into the window, big metal door, looked through the window, and it was like a human body with a cat's head. And this individual was rocking back and forth, and he was meowing because he had a cat's head, so he couldn't talk, or shout, he could meow. But he was like a human body with the cat's head, and really long, very, very depressing, very, very daunting, long whiskers on the cat head. And he was back and forth. I knocked on the little window, but he wouldn't look up. And I was trying to understand, what does this dream mean? But then I realised that, there was a guy who really upset me a number of years ago. He said I was a bit of a bullshitter. I took that very personally. I'm not a psychopath. I don't have any psychopathic tendencies. I would never try to be, a tribe leader and a cult leader and tell people to, break away from their families, from their kith and kin. I would never do that. By the way, everyone, your friends, your family, they should mean nothing to you. Break off your relations with them, and only have one person in your life, and let that person be Spoofer Ravenberg. With a name like Ravenberg, you can trust me. You can trust me. Yeah. So anyway, this sort of cat, cat-human hybrid in the mental asylum. It was a guy who, he tried to screw me over by saying, he was on Facebook. He put a comment saying that I was full of, full of shit. And the funny thing is, I turned that on him. I went to his house, and I burned down his house, and he was never the same after that. He ended up in a mental asylum, and I actually knew someone, was one of my associates in the Freemasons who used to work in there. He he let me go in one night to take a photo of this guy, this fucking scumbag, and I took a photo of him. He was, he's rocking back and forth in a cell, in his own fucking piss and shit, I was fucking delighted, and I took a photo of that, and I look at that photo every night before I go to sleep. And you know what? Some people say I'm a spiteful little troll, I'm a spiteful mutant, but I fucking smile when I see that photo of him, a broken man, for fucking criticising me on Facebook, Some people say, it's very petty to get upset by a comment from someone on Facebook, but, I take everything to fucking heart. Anything that challenges my fucking authority, you're gonna fucking reap what you sow. So, by the way, I'm not racist. I just want to get that across to you people at home. I'm not racist. Fucking hate Christians. White Christians. I've no problem with black Christians or brown Christians, but fucking white Christians, Irish Christians, fucking hate them. Actually, if there are any fucking Christians subscribe to my channel, just unsubscribe and fuck off. You're not welcome. My tribe, we're trying to build something new here, something exhilarating. We don't need old Catholic Ireland, sticking its nose in. Okay, what's going on in the live chat? Okay, right. Someone asked me what I think of drag queens. All right, just give me a second here. Yeah, drag queen. It goes back to the pagan roots where men would, drag means dragon, and men would dress up like with vivid colours and dragon. It's absolutely beautiful thing. When I was in America, I used to constantly, a lot of gay friends. We used to go to gay bars, and you'd see the drag queens there, and your jaw would hit the floor. It was just mesmerising. Very hypnotic, the vivid colours and the dresses. And I indulged in a bit of it myself, because it's all once it goes against Christianity or anything like that, I'm happy to take it up, and claim it to be pagan, but yeah, no, it'd be great. I tell you, it would be great if they had a drag queen story hour for kids. I think that would be wonderful if they. Wait a minute. Someone in the live chat is saying they have that now. It's in libraries. Children can go and they get to see the drag queens, and the drag queens read stories to them. That's fucking brilliant. The sooner you can get children in to to experience the vivid colours and the magic, because it's magic, it's spellbound magic. The drag queen, really is. And anyone who says that it's immoral, you're obviously a Christian ignoramus. You're a fucking ignoramus. Drag queens have been around since time immemorial, and it's really a sight to behold. Like it's kind of chaos magic. So I'm delighted to hear that kids are being shown this from a very early age. That'll stop them turning into white trash and hillbillies, and fucking crackers. So that's great. All right, I don't think. Yeah, I want to say, like, there's a guy. I don't know if it's one guy or a few guys. They're imitating Trader FM. They've set up a channel. It's called I can't remember. It rhymes with Trader FM, but they're ripping off our material and they're imitating a very authentic character. Myself. That's your tribal leader, by the way. Raven. Now, I'm mixing up my name here. Slight dyslexia here. Spoofer Ravenberg. Yeah, that's it. Spoofer Ravenberg. They're imitating me. I take that very personally. Oh, someone's coming now, so I have to go very quiet. Oh, they're coming around the corner. 1 second. This is going to be a long, protracted silence because I'm not going to speak until the people go away. Alright, I think I'll leave it there. I'm going to just blow your kisses into my rear view mirror. Oh, by the way, just a quick thing. There was an Irish singer, for legal reasons. His name was Nolan, and he donated his hip, and you know, oh my God, you know, oh, you know, suddenly the life was just zapped out of him because he gave away part of his body. And someone must have used that for, you know, nefarious purposes against him, because he just died very, very quickly after he gave away his hip, you know. But I was thinking, you know, what we could do as the tribe against the needlecraft and the ping pong is, if we can somehow manage to get that hip bone, you know, break it down into a fine powder, and then go to the, you know, go to the pharmaceutical places, go to the politicians, and put a spoonful of that hip bone into their tea, into their coffee, into their soup, they might, you know, very quickly go downhill, you know, and that would be a way to fight off the ping pong and the needlecraft. All right, gotta go, gotta do some real work, you know. Not play Dungeons and Dragons on my own. So, just looking in the mirror here, Asher, I'm fucking gorgeous. Tell ya. No wonder I'm celibate. Sure, how could I cheat on myself? Sure, I'm fucking gorgeous. Alright, love yous all. Mwah, 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 mwah. There's a dog over there. Love yous all. Mwah, 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 mwah. Kisses. Love yous all. And feck them. Feck them if they can't take a fucking joke.